Hello, knitters and yarn enthusiasts. Welcome to the most dramatic knitting tutorial ever. Today, we're tackling a pattern everyone's been whispering about, the one they said was too hard for mere mortals. Prepare yourselves, this isn't your grandma's knitting lesson. We're diving headfirst into a complex pattern, and I'm going to guide you, step by step, through the treacherous waters. First, let's address the elephant in the room, the pattern itself. It looks like hieroglyphics, doesn't it? Don't worry, we'll decode it together. We'll break down each stitch, each cable, each decrease until it makes sense. I have chosen this specific pattern because it looked incredibly complicated, and I wanted to prove to myself and to you that even the most complex knitting patterns are achievable. Now, for the tools of our trade. You'll need needles. I'm using size whatever suits the yarn needles, but the pattern will specify the correct size. Make sure you have the right yarn. Using the wrong yarn is like bringing a spoon to a sword fight. You'll also need a cable needle, stitch markers, and, of course, a pair of scissors. And a whole lot of patience. Let's get started. Cast on your stitches. Follow the pattern, it will tell you how many stitches to cast on. Make sure you don't cast on too tight or too loose, aim for the middle ground. The first few rows are usually the easiest, so use this time to get into the rhythm. Remember to breathe. Now, the moment of truth. Let's tackle that first challenging section. This is where most people give up, but not us. Identify the cable stitches in the pattern. These are usually indicated by a C or something similar. Using your cable needle, slip the stitches as the pattern directs. Now, carefully work the cable stitches, making sure not to drop any stitches. This is where those stitch markers come in handy. Next, let's address decreases. Decreases are our friends, even if they don't always feel like it. The pattern will tell you where and how to decrease, so pay close attention. There are different types of decreases, like K2 tog or SSK. And each one creates a different look. Make sure you understand the difference. We don't want any accidental holes or weird-looking fabric. Then, the next bit. Look at the pattern. See the increasing stitches? Increase as required. Do not be afraid, you've got this. Increase slowly and carefully, and make sure that you do it in the right place. If you get stuck, don't panic. It happens to everyone. The best advice I can give is to check your work. Count your stitches, and compare it to the pattern. Sometimes, it's a simple mistake. If you still can't figure it out, take a break. Walk away from it, have a cup of tea. Then, come back with fresh eyes. You'll be surprised how often a break helps.